So, Mr. President, this weekend, Americans face a health care crisis unprecedented in modern times. Open enrollment begins in just 2 days, and Republicans have spent the entire shutdown with their heads in the sand, the shutdown they caused because they would not negotiate with Democrats. Republicans are pretending that the ACA premium crisis does not exist, but they should go ask families who are getting their insurance premium increases today, tomorrow, Saturday. Republicans have brought Americans to the brink of financial disaster. They've ignored a growing catastrophe. We have demanded they act. They have refused, and the shutdown is on them. The health care crisis is on them, and the American people will see so this weekend as the bills start coming in. To show the breadth, depth, and severity of the ACA crisis, if the ACA enhanced premium tax credits expire, over 20 million Americans will see their premiums more than double on average. That's a 114% increase, according to KFF. That is a fact. 4 million people on ACA plans will lose health coverage entirely if these tax credits don't get extended. That is also a fact. If these enhanced tax credits expire, the people hurt by far the most, will be working families, people who live paycheck to paycheck, who small business owners, farmers, ranchers, older Americans. They're all going to be sitting at their kitchen table this Friday night or Sunday evening and saying, how the heck are we going to pay these bills? We can't afford $4,000 a year more for health insurance. Do my kids get no health care? Do we have to lose the doctors who've been treating us for a long time, or travel 50 or 100 miles to go to a clinic or a hospital? Are my parents going to be kicked out of their nursing home and I have no place to put them? This is a fact. People are hurt badly, probably than in any other health care crisis we've had. Americans who work more than one job, Americans who live in red states will all be hurt. That's a fact. And here's another one. This crisis didn't come out of the blue. It's not that people are just learning about it. It's not that senators are just learning about it this week. Democrats have demanded that Republican leaders negotiate with us about this crisis since the summer. Republicans said no. They put together a partisan bill that did nothing to improve the health care crisis, that had no input from Democrats, and said, take it or leave it. Republicans had more than 3 chances this year to vote on extending these ACA premium tax credits as far back as February. What Republicans say? No, no, and no. Today, Republicans still insist they will not move a muscle to fix ACA premiums until it's too late. They spent the entire shutdown avoiding talking about health care. And when that didn't work, they resorted to lying, just making up total lies about who gets the health care and who doesn't. And as they trigger a health care crisis, they're also now triggering a hunger crisis. Trump's doing that, halting SNAP benefits, ordering his own Department of Agriculture to rip its own contingency plan. The money's there, over $6 billion in emergency funds that could keep SNAP going, and Trump has said, don't spend a dime. We want to use hungry people as hostages in this crisis. Trump is a vindictive politician and a heartless man. Meanwhile, here in the Senate, this is still Leader Thune's position on the ACA. Let's deal with this House fire later, but the House is on fire. Republicans are living in fantasy, pretending as if the issue will fix itself. But starting November 1st, so many Americans are going to have to make choices. Do they give up their health care? Do they have to take a plan that has many higher deductibles and copays with different doctors in different hospitals and watch their families suffer when they're sick? That's what reality looks like for people back home. And yet our Republican colleagues do nothing. In Louisiana, the average 60-year-old couple making $85,000 a year on a middle-tier plan will see their premiums increase by $25,700. That's right. How does that family come up with $25,000? People in their 50s, they're looking for their retirement. What are they going to do? In South Dakota, that same couple on the same plan would see an average increase of $26,000. In Florida, it's an annual increase of $27,000. Republicans have brought the American people to the brink. Republicans have refused to do anything. They've sat in their hands, stuck their heads in the sand, and now families, millions of families from one end of America to the other, mostly actually in red states, face the specter of financial disaster. Because when health care costs go up, more people lose coverage, more people get sick, and more people die. Republicans just don't seem to care.